over and over again, doing this song, that song, and all that, my mouth gets dry. And I need to lubricate. Pause. Are you? Man, hold on. Let me tell you what she asked me. She literally asked me to take her shopping. And I'm like, Nike hit a whole 52-week low. I'm like, why would I spend cash on cheeks when I can buy assets discounted? Oh, what you mean I'm recording on YouTube right now? What you mean you can see me? Look at the camera. What's the... Oh snap, hold on. Well, welcome back. It's your host who don't like the books. And if you have a drink, let's share a toast. That's some great H2O. If this is your first time, relax, chill, kick your feet off, and I hope you brought you some snacks as well. And if this is your time coming back, long time no see, man. How your mama, how your family, how your kinfolk? It's the man TFP. I'm the first employee, first artist, CEO, and founder of both Armageddon Recordz and F.U.C.K Clothing brand. And we're here once again for 5 things rappers should do before stepping into the studio. And if you don't have your own studio, why you rapping? Let's go. And all I have is blanks and a gun. I ain't shooting nothing. I ain't hitting no targets. I ain't doing anything. Birdman hand rub, let's go. All right. The first thing rappers, and yes, I know I'm taller than my own friend, so bear with me. The first thing rappers need before going into the studio is H2O. And for the people who aren't that smart, water. Stay in school, people, for real. Stay in school. And stay hydrated, my friends. Why water? Because I don't know about y'all, but recording multiple vocals over and over and over and over and over again, doing this song, that song, and all that, my mouth gets dry. And I need to lubricate. Pause. So are you weird people out there? Like, for real. Chill out. I need to lubricate my mouth before recording more because I start coughing, the vocals sound weird, and for some odd reason to me, and I can just be crazy, or it can be some factual stuff behind it. I don't know, because I'm a rapper. Forget being a scientist. It makes the vocals seem better when I record more, and it gives me, like, in a way, time to like get better in the booth because I can take a couple sips, go back, remind myself, okay, these are the rhymes, this is how I want to say it, and I don't know, it just makes everything better. And why would I do that? It took me one back into the mindset, the empty stomach part, to where I was hungry. We didn't have food in the fridge, and I literally watched Food Network to think of what that food tastes like. Okay, part 2. Yes, we're in a different room, different setting, so let's go. Part 2 is to prepare your DAW, your D-A-W, your digital audio workspace. All the people who don't know what it is, Pro Tools, FL Studios, Studio 15, that's the one I'm using. There's other things, but you know, you came here to see this good looking face, not to hear that. And included with that is to prepare your microphone. Why is this so important? Because it's been so many times that I've been in the booth for like 30 plus minutes working on these sections on a song, thinking that I'm recording something, and all I have is blanks and a gun. I ain't shooting nothing. I ain't hitting no targets. I ain't doing anything. So, number 2 is to prepare your DAW and your microphone. not just your DAW, because sometimes you think that it's properly loaded and everything's going in, or your microphone's connected. It's not. So check both. Make sure the phantom power is on for all my producers out there. All right, let's go. Okay, part 3 is to have the specific section in the song that you want to have recorded looped. And yeah, it's jittery. I'm holding it, so just relax right now. The reason why you want this looped is because, one, it allows a person to record this thing over and over and over again. And why would you like to do that? Well, it allows you to get better vocals, and it lets you get reps in when it comes to like hearing yourself saying things one way, saying things this way. And when it comes to having your song pre-mixed and pre-mastered, you can go through and edit your vocals to know exactly, okay, I want to keep this section right here, and I like to trade this section, cut this, and use this part right here from this vocal, this layer, and it improves your sound overall. Alright, so number 3 is have your section of the song looped. Alright, and number 4 is to have your rhymes ready, prepared on your phone, and for the best way to do this, have it pre-ready in your mind. Like, practice it so many times that you already have it there, so when you spit it, it's so much easier. You don't have to hold your paper, you don't have to hold your phone, you don't have to punch in, punch out. You can just go, flow, and then keep on going. Now, I'll show you a quick snippet of my in-house studio set. So give me 1 second. See, not being a hypocrite, got my rhymes right here. Yeah, these are the books I've already read. Shout out Naruto to the top. Got Nipsey over there, got Tupac, got Dr. Dre and Eminem, Excuse the Ash. Got a couple quotes I wrote up there from Nipsey, Warren Buffett. Got pictures from Mike, Patrick Bet David. That's the Armageddon Recordz logo. Ice Cube, Nipsey, Wiz, Michael, more books that's inspirational, all that. Got some clean socks, not nothing dirty up there, you know. So some of the legends up here that's inspirational. So time to go to number 5. And number 5, we need a small ritual for every time we go into the studio and when we leave the studio. Why is it important to have small rituals? Well, one, it lets our brain know, okay, we're about to do this one task. And it lets our brain know when that one task is over. Like, there's an interview Akon had when he met up with Eminem to make the song, I think it's Like That, Bounce That. We gonna tag the name up there. And Akon realized Eminem had a, let me fix myself up real quickly. Eminem had a specific way of, when it's time for him to go into the booth, he'd go in at 9 a.m. Then when it's time for him to have lunch, he'd leave at that time, come back, and then Eminem would leave at 5. Whereas Akon and a lot of other artists, they'd go in at night and then don't leave until the morning time or whatever. And Akon saw Eminem's strategy and was thinking, he really treats this like a job. So let me try some things on my end. And similar to Jay-Z, when Jay-Z said that he's getting ready for an album, or while he's in the process of making an album, he'd grow his hair out and not get a haircut until it's time for the album to be released, and then he's going over there to that section. Same thing with Nipsey. Nipsey said that, like, it'd be times he'd start working out, eating right, and stop smoking weed, and got into project mode. So even myself, like several years ago, whenever I was getting ready to write rhymes, I light a candle and I would not eat food. I would do it on an empty stomach. And why would I do that? It took me one back into the mindset, the empty stomach part, to where I was hungry. We didn't have food in the fridge, and I literally watched Food Network to think of what that food tastes like. And doing those, like writing rhymes on an empty stomach, reminded me I need to be hungry when I'm doing this. And when I'm recording now, what I do is I get my water set up. Number one, I get my rhymes situated. Number four, and I'll go and open the blinds in my room and let God's light come in. Then I go into the booth. I have everything set up, the microphone. I have the DAW set up. I double check everything. And then I go into the booth. And I say my rhymes at least between 25 to 30 times each section. People say, man, that's crazy. I ain't got that much time. Find the time. I want my music to sound the best for y'all. And if you want to hear some of my music, hit this or hit this. Now, I'm about to go record and about to do my own ritual. So, it's your host who don't like to boast. Watch another episode. And until next time, adios.